Hi there everyone, Tom Farrell here. This video is entitled Learning the Skill of Internet Marketing. And I want to tell you, reiterate on this picture you see in front of you of the world with all the lights flashing across of it. That's a symbol of the internet. I'm sure you've probably figured that one out by now. The International Publishing Company, the one that I became #1 for in the U.S., Canada, Australia, and the U.K., was originally from the U.K. And in fact, they wanted me to go over there and do some training, but it didn't work out schedule-wise, and I never did make it over there to train some of their reps. But the key that really got me thinking: if they were doing business in the U.S., Canada, Australia, and the U.K., wouldn't it be cool if I could find a way to do business in like 150 different countries? Well, that's what you can do with internet marketing. And so the world is your oyster, and it's only about tapping into that where it becomes a little challenging. And until you learn the right systems, then you're going to be kind of, shooting yourself in the foot and trying to fumble and mumble your way through it. But I saw the writing on the wall for my book business, even though I was making a good six-figure income, that how everything was going towards the internet. I began learning internet marketing, and as a result of my decades in my book business, I came to the conclusion regarding the internet: if you can't beat them, join them. And it really has been like an internship that you go to during college, where you learn about a business or profession, but you don't get paid for it until you get through the schooling. After all, do you get paid to go to college? No. Do you get paid to go to technical school? No. So why should this be any different? You're learning a new skill. You've got to learn before you can start to implement and get paid. Now, the other fact, in a positive sense, is, well, it sounds very appealing because it is of this global nature here. The majority of people marketing online are earning less than $100 per month. That's a fact. The majority of people are earning less than $100 per month. Now, does that mean because they're stupid? No. Does that mean because they don't care or they're not trying? No. Because they don't have the right system. And I know it probably sounds shocking, but it really is true. And the reason is because, like with any profession, if you're a professional or a teacher or a lawyer or a nurse or a doctor, there's a huge learning curve. Most people want to make money online, think they just get a website or a blog and the money will come flying into their bank account. Well, nothing could be further from the truth. This is no different from any other profession. Internet marketing is all about learning a new skill, just like it would with any other profession. And there really is an art and a science to it that, once learned, is like having the keys to a treasure chest. Because after learning even a couple of methods that fit your personality and get results, all you need to do after that is rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat, and then scale your business up from there. And how refreshing is that? My God, that's just wonderful. You're not dependent on bringing in some heavy hitter like you would with an MLM, or going through 4 to 8 years of college or law school or med school. And again, I'm not bashing education. If that's your dream, go for it. But I'm just saying there's another option. Now, this will require the same discipline as those who've earned a 6 or 7-figure income in any other business. But it doesn't take anywhere near as long, nor does it cost anything close to what your student loans would amount to if you went that route, the education route, or if you bought a franchise. Now, education is good, and you will have to learn internet marketing too, and you'll also have to be very consistent and very persistent. And if you're a quitter, if you're someone that's going to try something for 90 days and then quit, then you might as well turn this video off right now and call it a day. But if you're someone who, if they find the right thing, will continue to persist, then I got something for you. Internet marketing is a skill that, once learned, will pay you for a lifetime. But there is no magic formula. With internet marketing, you don't have to get lucky and enroll some heavy hitter, like I said in the case of MLM. You don't have to pay 6 or 7 figures to get the best franchise in the best location, nor do you have to play office politics and get advanced degrees or do the job of multiple people. You just have to keep pumping, and once you've found the recipe that works for you, you'll become incredibly wealthy. There's no mystery. There's no getting lucky. This is a skill that anyone can learn. Just keep pumping. In internet marketing, your results are dependent on you, not someone else. And I love that. Because in my book business, my results were dependent on me. And I earned a major six-figure income, as I've said in one of my previous videos, not bragging here, just fact. But the majority of book reps that I knew were making about $50,000 a year, and I was making $200,000 to $250,000 a year. Now, why was that? Was I any better? No. I thought differently. I applied myself differently. I used different strategies because it was dependent upon me. And that's what I love about this here, is that internet marketing is depending on your skills. And if you learn the skills and you get a couple strategies that work for you, you just run with that and just keep on going. So getting back to my first story about my first internet company that was teaching me, the good news that came out of this experience is I reconnected with an old friend, Kevin Connect, who I hadn't seen and lost touch with for about a decade. I was also introduced to David Wood and Tracy Walker through their webinars for this internet training company. And it was there that I heard David tell everyone that he had enrolled 2,000 people into this company, getting a whopping $15 per person commission without ever picking up the phone. Now that got my attention. I thought to myself, you mean no more dialing for dollars? I watched many of David's webinars and loved every single one of them because I had spent years, like I said, in the world of MLM, in addition to my book business, making hundreds of dials a day to prospects. And one time, in fact, I was challenged to make 400 dials in a day, and I actually did it. But do I suggest that as a way to go and something to do on a regular basis? Heck no. I was sick of the phone. I hated three-way calls. I hated dialing for dollars. I just didn't want to do that at all. And here you don't have to. We have a new system coming out, and this is starting probably next week, called Internet Prospecting IPAS 2, or Internet Prospect Accelerated System version 2. This is really the gasoline for the engine. Now, suffice to say, between my internet marketing educational source and IPAS 2, we now have two systems that allow the average person, not the techno wizard, HTML loving programming ninja, to have their own successful internet marketing business. Plus, you get to work from home. You don't have to drive 25,000, 30,000 miles a year like I used to. You can work from home in your sweatpants with a t-shirt on and barefoot if you'd like, and spend time with your family and make your own hours and not have to deal with all the other stuff that goes into going to a job in an office somewhere else. And I'd call that a home run. You also don't have to, like with a franchise, deal with hiring and firing teenagers all day long. But this is a business, and this is you can scale this up to a major 6- and 7-figure income without having to know it all. Because between these two systems here, it really does teach you everything in a simple, underline simple, method. So that's why the average person can succeed here in a major way. And that's the key here. This has been a journey for me, and I'm thrilled that I finally have come to this place where I've got this educational system and I've got IPAS 2 to put it all together, because that's why I'm now seeing success. So to get more information, go to this website, http://globalincomegrowth.com. So again, this is Tom Farrell signing off, thanking you so much for watching and wishing you the very best in life, because you absolutely deserve it. Thanks again, everyone. Bye-bye.